obsessed with your show.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh my
it's
God.
so much fun.
Collector's Call. It is the best show ever. Okay. So it is the show on MeTV, and you go and you meet all these collectors of all this different stuff. And some of it's like memorabilia, and you know, you could see all these different things that you're like, oh my God, I would want that.
It really is so funny because it's like, it's back to childhood, the things that you grew up seeing, and it's like meeting old friends, even if it's a prop or it's a costume or something, it brings you back to a sweeter time. I think that's why it's so perfect on MeTV, which is memorable entertainment, which I didn't know until like 3 years into the show. That's what MeTV was.
Because it's going into its 5th year?
It is, yes.
It's so good. It's so good, you guys. You cannot believe watching the show, the stuff you come across. It's so cool. Like, how do you even find the treasure and the hunt? And have you come across anything where you're like, I really want that?
Yes, as a matter of fact. And I brought it today because, yes, I did because I knew you were a Facts of Life fan, but they had a Facts of Life pennant, an Eastland pennant, and one of the collectors had it, and man, I really wanted it. My husband tried to get it for me for my 60th birthday. He couldn't. And a few months ago, I was having dinner with Nancy McKeon, the great Joe. And I was telling her, I said, oh, man, you were smart. You brought something home from the show. She brought Mrs. Garrett's Edna's Edibles open and close sign.
Oh, my God.
And I think, I wish I had thought of bringing something home like that.
I never do that either. When people are like, what's the funnest thing you've ever stolen from a set? And I'm like, nothing. I never think to do that.
I didn't either, but now I will.
Now,
so
yes.
Here's what it.
By the way, are these the pennants?
These are the pennants. So Nancy McKeon brought these home, and then she gave them to me. I know. In terms of what you were also saying about why we didn't collect things, I grew up, you know, in the business as well. So I was a Mouseketeer when I was 12.
By the way, oh my God, did you call the Mickey Mouse Club?
I wrote a letter to them, and because they did a nationwide talent search, but they didn't come through Dallas, and I thought they should. I explained in there, I said, I'm a Christian, but a lot of the shows that were in that era for young women, it was during a time of like Pretty Women and Blue Lagoon, and it was things that I thought, well, I don't want to wait till I'm an adult to be an actress, but I also don't feel comfortable playing those roles. And so when the Mickey Mouse Club came through, I thought, well, I could work for Disney. And so I wrote to them and I said, please let me work for Disney. Let me at least have a chance. And they said, well, if your dad and mom will fly you out there, we'll let you audition. So I came out and I auditioned.
And you did? Is it true that you actually thought about considering Friends and then it was like it was
progressive.
That's the right word.
There you go. It was. And yes, people say, well, did you really turn down the part of Whelchel? No, I did not turn down the part of Whelchel. But they did, NBC did send me the script and ask me to read for it. And when I read the script, I thought, wow, this is really funny. This is going to be such a great show. But I could also tell that it was about, you know, there was a little bit more promiscuity in the theme of the show than I felt comfortable portraying. So I said, no, I think it's probably going to be a great show, but no. And my daughters say, yeah, but if he'd done that, Brad Pitt could have been our father.
Well, every choice you make, I think, is the right one. And
I agree. And listen to your own advice.
Thank you. Everybody, do not miss the new season of Collector's Call. It is so yummy on MeTV, and it's premiering April 8th. And as we go to a break, we'll show a clip of the show that I love so much. And thank you, Lisa Whelchel.
Thank you.
Whelchel!